Cunha. This is Lewis Hall. Oh, that's a great ball. Jacob.
Wonderful turn that from Hall.
He leaves it for Hall, showing those tricky dribbling skills again, and he gets his head down, and he hits the crossbar too. Lewis Hall, who's got a record of scoring against Manchester.
Nick Pope has had very little to do, especially in this second half.
Newcastle United still able to point to a lion's share of possession. Joining the absentees who are away on international duty at the Africa Cup of Nations.
Right, let me correct what we were saying before as well.
Lewis Hall. But sometimes you're in that mindset that I'm going to win it, I'm going to win the ball. Clearly Ogachukwu felt that he was going to win it, but it's just letting Hall off the hook.
Ramsdale just looked for the short pass for fear that he didn't want to test that hamstring by trying to launch it down the field.
Botman for Lewis Hall. Gets away from João Gomez, who was determined. Still is determined. Mosquera now to take over.
Yeah, and lost each one.
That's correct.
Lewis Mack.
Lovely feet from Lewis Hall.
Well, I don't think they should. Good work from Hall. Eventually awarded the free kick.
Gordon in position for the clearance is Hall. Somehow seeing off three.
Lewis Hall.
Newcastle won dramatically by 4-3 against Leeds and has described it as the best game that he's seen in a decade. Certainly was exciting.
But this game is still 0-0.
Like I say, considering there's been one shot on target by either team.
They, like Eddie Howe, will probably go home wondering if they don't take all 3 points, how they haven't done with the performance that they've had in the second half. That's why we see so many glum faces around, probably scratching their heads.
Looks it over the top towards Silva. Lewis Hall showing really good strength. Making good ground, but eventually Sinov brings his...
There's Hall. Driving forward, goes down just outside the box, and Newcastle...
Underneath that ball forward, Mount Chow has been a magnificent acquisition for Newcastle.
Think of how they drew at Paris Saint-Germain and had the better of the game at the end of the league phase. They can get it done away from their home pitch.
Thiago.
Bruno Guimaraes. Here is Lewis Hall. Harvey Barnes. Fabulous work by Dan Burn to make the block. And the whack is quite a whack. And Lewis Hall has scored 2 goals for Newcastle. Both have been at Old Trafford. One in the League Cup and one...
Nunes heading it away. It's Hall back through a crowd and in. Lewis Hall for Newcastle United back on level terms within 8 minutes. Another twist in this engaging title race.
It's Lewis Hall to have a go, deflected and in! And it's 4-1 before the hour. Strike from range from Lewis Hall. And now Newcastle are almost out of sight inside Tama.
It's all looking against them, but who knows?
Lewis Hall.
Hall, who's stepped forward again. Hall has seen the gap, he's gone for it. Newcastle looking for a second. And it's cleared off the line as far as Brentford are concerned. Just in.
Miley. Barnes. And Hall made a late run, and Hall skips past Tarkowski, and it's blocked by Michael Keane.
More advanced position, but easily beaten by Fabian Schär.
Sends that one in. Will it fall favourably for Bournemouth? No is the answer.
And deliver again. Elanga. It's Hall. Lewis Hall.
Back into Voltemade, Livramento. They might be in trouble again here. Hall dipping and hits the bar via a deflection. Goodness me.
Voltemade. Launches the ball high. Hall has tamed it quite beautifully.
The left.
There's Hall, who's moved on to the right since
shooting. Mauro Junior.
I mean, I love the quality that Jacob Murphy brings. I think that's a classic example of how good he is with the ball.
Lucas Bergval's done well. Sticks his foot in to win it back. Spurs immediately surrendering possession. Hall then got caught. And this will be a yellow card.
Hall turning a bad ball into a good one there.
Forward from Hall.
Lewis Hall. Great ball again, and in this time.
Looking to pick out Lewis Hall here. It's a really great cross. What a delivery! Newcastle score with 3.5 minutes played at Old Trafford.
Good delivery as well. 1-1. Bruno Guimaraes.
Gordon floats it in towards Lewis Hall. Surely Bruno Guimaraes is there to.
Barnes playing in. Hall, and there is Isak.
Here's Hall. A lovely weaving run. He's taken a few Villa players out of the equation. He's passed it through for Elanga, who slipped at a crucial moment. He's got the...
Dash Cunha, not enough on the pass to reach Mbomo.
Hall. Nick Voltemade.
Allowed Newcastle back in this game.
Towards his goalkeeper, he's been given the benefit of the doubt. Hall, oh, dearie me. Sildilia with a poor challenge.
Different perspectives.
Well, I mean, you could say it's different ways. You could say it's viewed in the right and the wrong way as well.
Hall.
Hall. Newcastle well on top here. And a flying header from Botman off target.
The centre. Here's Lewis Hall. Can he cut it back? It goes off Casemiro, and Newcastle get.
Hall, full of running. Boissa for Hall again. They're gathering in the middle, and Murphy! Oh!
Again, no way through for the Egyptian. Hall.
And got in the way. Lewis Hall.
for Wissa! And still he can't score a...
Luciano Hirtrano.
Yeah, he was just brave, strong, held his ground.
Great delivery in.
Swept in by Tonali. And back in the mix for Fabian Schär. And Dean Henderson
Hall puts in the cross and it's over the bar from Murphy.
Arriving was Ilanga! Anthony Ilanga, fractionally too high. What a superb cross that was from Lewis Hall.
Lamine Yamal. What a test for Lewis Hall. And he's up to it so far. And he's being held on to. That will be a free kick and a word in the ear.
There's Hall, who's moved on to the right since Trippier was substituted. And quick thinking there, it's Anthony Ilanga! Christmas spirit has disappeared from Tyneside for now. Hall trying to stride forward and tiptoe through.
He's taking advantage a bit as well, and Lewis Hall, we can be sure of that.
Aye, Tonali, a great start for Newcastle.
Well, certainly not getting...
Hall has done well, really well actually.
Controls the ball, drives forward into the box. You can see Lindelof's right leg went out.
Ball in.
Any part of Barnes' arm, or was it the midriff? Well, that's a lovely ball. Barnes is behind here. Pickford thought about coming, changed his mind and makes a save.
Joe Linton. Hall there with him. Barnes tries to time his run. Garcia's out of his goal. Barnes
of success.
Hall's had a good start. He's had Newcastle at large. He's dragged that wide.
Relegation threatened Burnley. It's a problem for Ruben Amorim. And despite the improvement under Michael Carrick, it's still a factor for the new regime. Yellow card. The on-field decision is play on. Video assistant referee will look at that in the background. Hall battles on for now.
Down goes Kevin. No foul given. Advantage.
It's 4-5-1.
Hall under pressure from Salah. Oh, it's just about held on to it there. That's very good from Lewis Hall. Liverpool trying to pickpocket.
Away by Mitchell. As far as Hall. Fancy taking it on. It was worth a hit too.
Now Hall, moving away from Neto. Continuing his run, but no way back.
Quick feet and a confident carry in a tight area, and he's done really well until the final ball out. And that's a present. And this is an opportunity for Hall across the goal.
goes back the other way and then tried the more ambitious pass, couldn't get past Hall. He's then just barged into him. Hall holding his face, well certainly the other...
He took it away from Hall. Lewis Hall's won it back brilliantly here. Terrific from Hall.
Now Osula trying to get the ball down and under control, and it was always bobbling in front of him.
Great run, you know. Like the run.
Of it now, Joe Linton cut back towards Bruno Guimaraes with the